Made it to LS Fest West.
Boy knows what he's doing.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna have to make a phone call.
After countless hours, this is what the car looked like right now. Bam! All right, people, so it's a brand new day. We finally got our Wiring Specialties harness. All the Holley parts are here, and the engine is in for the final time. Sicky headers, sicky things, very sicky oil pan. But everything's on here, but the final pieces need to start coming together. And I got my good man, Mondo, here.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Mondo, Dry Shaft Pro Garden Grove, at your services.
This man
for me, Gary?
has been telling me for eons that he can make me a drive shaft that can hold the ultimate power. And since I'm making this the ultimate driving machine, no pun intended, I need the ultimate drive shaft. My man Mondo down here is gonna hook me up, do the measuring and everything, because I don't know what to do, so he's gonna explain it for you guys.
So basically, on here, if you can see, get a closer look, this is the output shaft. Most of the time, we ask for a spline count, which gives us the yoke, and then possibly the seal diameter. So basically, we're gonna ask for face of the seal. On this one particular, it's an R200, for the same yoke as an R200, go to the flange face. So flange face to the seal of the transmission, and then measure the output shaft protrusion. On this particular trans, the CD009, it's flush. If not, measure the protrusion, and then let us know that way we can build it accordingly.
Oh, nice. So on my drive shaft for this one, is there a certain material I need? Because I'm trying to make around like anywhere from like 400 to maybe in the future 650, 700.
You know, either one will work, steel or aluminum, but we prefer aluminum. Holds up better at higher RPMs and it's stronger because the thickness of the tubing.
And now you know the difference when you make a regular car or a high performance street car. Mondo came through, he got the secret formula formulating for the drive shaft. You want to give him a little hint? Oh, just wait for him to see it.
We'll wait for him to see it.
Mind you, we have less than a week left until LS Fest. And my mans came through last minute. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
And we got more to do. And I thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, brother.
I'll see you soon.
You got it, man.
So right now I'm in the process of rebuilding my car, which means bolts go in and out, off and on, off and on. And the best thing about that is I can use Permatex orange thread locker. See, my car has a lot of solid mounts on here. And the worst thing about that is a lot of high vibration. So the best thing that won't vibrate out is your bolts with this good stuff right here. It's 3 times stronger than blue thread locker, available in gel formulas to have less drip and waste. And the best part about this orange thread locker is I don't have to hit it with a torch like it's red. I can easily remove it with hand tools. But before I can install this bolt, I want to make sure I clean it off real quick with this Permatex brake and pad cleaner. So you see these beautiful gaps in between the threads right here? When you use the gel formula, it fills all those in. So when you put your bolts in, you know you're getting the best coverage all around the bolt. So if you're interested in using Permatex orange thread locker, click the link below and get yourself some.
All right, y'all, I got some exciting news. The drive shaft finally came. Look at this beautiful 3.5-inch aluminum drive shaft, pro drive shaft, rated up to a lot of power. A lot of FD dudes use this, and guess what? I'm not an FD dude, but for a street car, this is gonna be a lot. So all the clutch kicking, crazy vibrations and all that, this bad boy will hold up. So you notice how this whole thing looks like it's assembled? Apparently, I have to have all of this off with these bolts loose to put the crank pulley on there. But the cool thing is we were able to get the crank pulley off of eBay Motors. That bad boy came just in time, and apparently Mr. Cody has some words of wisdom on how to install this.
Yep, so basically you gotta loosen this front cover right here, because if you twerk that thing down with this like the way it is, the front main seal is gonna leak. So we gotta take off all this accessory drive, the water pump, loosen this cover, loosen the oil pan bolts, get that thing off. Or actually you probably leave it on there, get the bolts out, twerk this thing down, put it all back together, we should be good to go.
Nice, nice. Now to tighten this up, apparently I need the drive shaft in there, while this bolt in here, where's that damn bolt? So this is a torque to yield bolt, which means is when you torque this once, that's it. You can't keep reusing this. So it's a one and done. Think of it as like a condom for cars. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna protect your collar, so don't make it holler and, you know, I don't know, can't come up with nothing. I just wanna work on this car. ladies and gentlemen, we have a solution. Mr. Zachary himself found a pump that I could use. Technically, it is the only pump he has, so we're gonna use that to get this car started. And the most beautiful thing about this, my boy Jameson came through, made the beautiful fan shrouds. So I can use these 12-inch fans that pull about 3,600 CFM on this bad boy. So for you, 36 hundo.
So we're gonna have a pump, we're gonna have fans, it's gonna work.
It's gonna work.
Just let me make sure I get that. You can't be blowing out my power steering pump because this is the pump off my project.
Okay.
Brand new baby.
Listen, man, I don't wanna mess what you got going up. I just wanna make sure I can get this started, put the base map, roll it up on the trailer, get there, maybe get a tune, get my grandfather a ride, and you get it back. You like Japanese cars now.
They're not bad. They're
Thank
not
you.
bad.
Thank you. So, since most of the car is buttoned up, as you can see right here, Matthew and I and Gilbert have been doing a lot of things, mostly Matthew and Gilbert, and since this is a swap that requires a lot of attention to detail, I went with the Wiring Specialties harness because they make chassis-specific, 2-engine-specific harnesses that are plug-and-play and turnkey, and since I'm running a Haltech Elite 2000, they have made a harness to work with my Haltech Elite and all the sensors that Haltech and GM make for this engine. It's real simple, the turnaround time was quick, and literally with LS Fest a couple of days away, they got it here in time, so I'm happy. Thank you, Wiring Specialties, for that car. Ooh, it comes with a manila folder. Oh, here we go. This goes to my ECU. This probably goes under the dashboard. Fan 2, fan 1, fuel pump, so it has all my relays, some more connectors, auxiliary, Haltech can. And the cool thing about all of this is labeled, so you know where it goes. Instead of like, you get something like, here kid, do this, you just plug and play. So we're gonna call it a night, got most of the wiring harness installed. We got a little bit more to clean up. So we're gonna come back and hopefully we can get this thing started, get everything uploaded, just take it from there. We have literally, it's what, April 24th. Yeah, LS Fest, what, 2 days away? 2 to 3 days?
3 days.
3 days away. So yeah, see you soon. What is up, everybody? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. As you can see, guess what? We got the hood on, the wiring is in there, but unfortunately, we're chasing some chassis gremlins. Something's going down in the chassis where the relays aren't responding and the fuses aren't doing what they're doing. So the plan is now we're gonna still take the car to LS Fest, have a good time. It doesn't run right now, but I'm thinking maybe, just maybe we can get this going there.
You sure about that?
He called me this morning. He says he thinks he knows what it might be. So we got to completely get this car back together. One of my boys right now is going to go get the body parts from paint. Aaron is over here getting the rack back together. So this is my D-Max S14-15 front rack that I got from Kazuya Taguchi. That is my old one. As you can see, it has this giant lump for the Hikis. This does not, so Aaron's gonna do that. We're gonna get the car in the air. I have to put back on the starter, get this look like a whole ass car today, and we got a lot to do, so let's get into it. All right, everybody. After countless hours, days, months, minutes, and seconds, this is what the car looked like right now. It kind of looked goofy coming in, but you know what? Tell me if it look a little bit better. I need small adjustments. Bam! Look at that sucker right there. Boy, look at this boy right here. Look at this boy right here. Look at that. Granddaddy's engine, Holly parts, Sicky parts, field suspension, street faction, rival knuckles, Apexi arms, and especially, look at this bad boy, anti-gravity battery. I would take it out and throw it at Jolly, but that's not nice. But that's how light it is. We got the Motegi battles on here, Status Racing Booty Hustler seat, got the young Hoonigan license plate in there, just so they know. And look, all the paint match. I got the Nismo thing taken off. Look at that bad boy actually painted. It's doing funny stuff, but we making it to LS Fest.
Yeah, like right now.
Right, yeah. LS Fest is tomorrow.
It's 2:43.
I'm about to be stuck in traffic.
All right, so you're gonna load up the car now?
Yeah, I gotta go load it up, but then I gotta move this car out the way.
All right, let's load it up.
We made it to LS Fest West out here in Las Vegas. So as you can see, we're here at the Holly booth, and what a great honor it is to be here. For people that want a backstory, I used to be heavily against LS engines. My first experience with these engines was here at Holly LS Fest back in, I believe, 2018. And then after that, the experience changed me, and I learned to put my differences aside and like them. And now, fast forward a few years later, we are here, and it's cool to be a part of this whole event right now because you see, we're here out front and being next to cars that look like this whole rat rod, this whole ass truck, right-hand drive truck with the window that comes down, and everything here is like dumb clean. Then we got the G-bodies over here. Anything to your wildest imagination that could be here. Then we're here by the eBay Motors booth. A big shout out to them because a lot of the parts that I did need for my car did come from eBay Motors, and you could imagine how hard it is to find some JDM parts on the fly, and they had everything there. So what we're gonna do right now is take this hood off and show y'all what's under here for the one time. Well, look who we have here. Don't be hiding now. What is your name and what have you brought us?
My name is Dion. I got an 85 Ford Mustang. That's really loud.
If you don't know, I grew up with this man right here. Don't worry, there's no Hondas inside. I made sure you're safe today. I'm not saying they all from out here too. Dion, we make this fair.
Okay.
We make this fair. When this is ready, I'll run you in this against your car. NA versus NA, no spray. Ain't no spray on here.
Man.
Is that cool, or you want the 33?
No, I'll race either or both of them.
You know what?
I'll race both of them.
But I got you. I promise you a fair race.
All right.
You know what? It'd be an honor to lose to you, sir.
Okay.
But that ain't happening. All right, everybody, that is a wrap. Holly LS Fest 2023. We made it a triumphant victory. We still got to get this to run, and we still got to get it to G-Pop's house. Thank you to everybody at Holly. Thank you for everybody that helped get in this car here. Everybody watching, thank you. Your Vibe sent us here, and I was able to show everybody my grandfather's engine, which meant a lot to me. That way they know the story lives on. And let's get back to Tire Slayer Studio, so that way we can finish this up and we give my old man a ride. So right now, Matthew's on the phone with my tuner from Haltech, Mr. Molina, and they're going through the parameters of the car to see exactly why it doesn't have spark. This is some top remote type stuff.
I wouldn't be limiting the spark.
So they're trying to find out what's going on right now.
The crankshaft connected?
Crankshaft? Yes.
Oh, they're trying to figure out some stuff. I'll tune in a little bit. So the fun part has happened. We're gonna have to take off the crank sensor, but the shitty thing about this is the crank sensor's on the block, which means we have to take off the starter. But to take off the starter, which means we have to take off the steering rack, remove the starter, remove the tie rods, and then we'll be able to get to all that. But it's an order of operations. He looks so happy. He looks so happy.
Bro, this is the stuff I live for. I'm ecstatic. Do that again?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! What'd you do?
It was just the sensor.
The old sensor?
Yeah. Well, here, let's do it again. Let's do it again. call me the ass chassis daddy of Lock.
Shut your ass up! It works! It works! The burnt up sensor.
The fucking burnt up sensor works, dude. See, that's why I always preach. Good crane sensors and cam sensors.
My head hurts. All right, y'all. So the car turns on. That's step number one. We still got to put coolant in it. There ain't no coolant in it. So we almost cooked this thing, and Matt's got to clean up all those wires that we got to work. You know what? Usually we go home around 2, boys. Let's call it a night. Let you go home early to y'all families. My ears hurt. All right, everybody, drinks loaded up, cars loaded up, we're loaded up. Now it's just time to get this to Andrew Molina and see what the chop gods have in store for Grandpa's old LS engine. So after 2 hours of being late, a gang of traffic, more traffic, we made it. Get it in here. Mr. Molina's in here somewhere. Skyline, Skyline, Skyline. Andrew Molina.
What's up?
How are you, sir? Mr. Anthony, hello, sir. Fixing Skylines. Are you ready for an exciting day of Nissan treachery?
I mean, you want me a real Skyline?
Yeah. What are my other ones?
They cool.
That really hurt.
So what do you think I can get out of an NA LS, built LS?
Heads, cams, header, stuff like that.
Yeah.
LS1, 5.7?
Yeah.
420, 430.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Molina has encountered a few issues with this automobile that we have done. Number one, we fried a spark plug wire because it was resting on the header. That's understandable. Number two, the throttle body doesn't open wide enough. It's using a 240 pedal, but that's okay. It can do what it needs to do. Number three, this throttle body is made for a different style intake, and I just had this LS1 intake sitting around. As many of you may know, I didn't have an LS6 intake, I had an LS2 intake, so that's my goof up, but it's okay. It's okay. Mr. Molina's gonna make it work. So first pull, 370 torque, 352 horsepower on the account of number one, power steering pumps on the fritz because we goofed. I'm gonna blame you, Cody. Number two, he made it work with some.
What we did was, honestly, we just put some oil in it, just inject some oil in it, and I can't do steady state. Unfortunately, I can't really tune it as hard as I'd like it to. So I'm just sweeping it out, and really fast sweeps at that, maybe like 1,000 RPMs a second. So once you fix all that, we could actually stretch out the dyno pool and really kind of load it up. Right now, I'm kind of taking it easy on her.
Okay. So is it? Would you say once we fix the power steering pump, I could drive it around?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Or at least if you didn't have an electric setup, something.
That boy said glung, 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 glung. So right now, Mr. Andrew Molina got the car to make 396 with the issues we have of me not just simple mistakes, yeah?
Just teething issues with the new build. I'm not mad at you. You know what
Okay.
I mean? It'd be nice to have it complete when it comes in, but just fix it up, get this oil changed when you guys get back to the shop, and good to go.
So for now, it's tuned. I appreciate you. How about this? Next time I come back, maybe strong, maybe it'll be boosted.
That'd be ideal.
That'll be ideal?
Yeah.
Mr. Gilbert?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Matthew in spirit? We finally did it. The Grandpa LS R34 is semi-complete. When I say semi-complete, I think we need to do a little bit more to it in the future. Everything's in here, as you can see. Made almost 400 horsepower. NA, the throttle's bottlenecked, need a bigger intake, but I think we got a solution to fix this intake. This isn't the last time you're gonna see this car. I'm thinking about supercharging it, but I'm also not forgetting I still have to see my grandfather, so we're not going to do any burnouts. We're not going to do anything silly in this car because I still have to pick him up. I found a good place to get some prime rib for him, but brand new Motegis, all the suspension done, Apex arm, wiring specialties harness, all the Sicky full bolt-on parts, and even got some brand new Status racing seats and that young green stitch with the purple. So everything's complete. Brand new Vitor tires. Thank you, everybody. I really wanted to say I appreciate all of you guys for watching. Everything and every comment, good or bad, made me motivated to learn more about this car, do more about this car. And thank you to Tri-Speed, Gilbert and Matt for coming through and doing everything while I was holding the camera and just wiggling in the back. Cause y'all know probably like, yo, you didn't turn a wrench. Listen, I did, just off camera.
That's a lie.
I think that's good. Gilbert, should I show him what I got?
Yeah.
Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna go to the thing. Are we still recording? Remember how I started off this series saying I wanted something special? You can't have a cool car and not be able to tow something with it cool. So I present to you, I'm gonna call it Bartholomew or Beethoven. Tell me what y'all think. 1992, OBS 3500. Dually, that's right. Piece of American history belongs to us. So this is next. You can't beat the heartbeat of America. This came on it. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a great day. Be safe. Stay blessed. See y'all soon.
Yeah, we got a motor out. Dude,
Do you think anyone's ever pulled an engine without making an absolute...
we were just talking, look at this man.
Exxon Valdez.
You tell them what's going in?
Not yet. It's a surprise.